I'm Beth Sewald with the Vegas Chamber here in beautiful Honolulu with my new friend, the President and CEO of the Maui Chamber of Commerce, Pamela Tumpap. Pamela, thank you so much for being with us today at our summit.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting us. You know, Las Vegas Chambers jumped in to help us right away. And we are so grateful for your support. And then to come to our islands in Hawaii and to do this forum where we can exchange ideas and look at partnerships, we're very grateful for this opportunity.
Well, and that is what it's all about. We were here today. This was day one of our business summit. We talked so much about the places where our communities overlap. We share similar challenges, similar opportunities, and similar ways for our two destinations to collaborate and help each other. We know that y'all are still really suffering from the fires in Lahaina and so forth. And so what were some of your biggest takeaways today on things that we can do to collaborate and help each other?
Well, you know, again, first of all, we felt like we're at home because you understand what it means to be very reliant on the visitor industry. And so a lot of people don't support that. And again, how we get back to priming this economic pump and getting the recovery moving forward. Some of the takeaways, though, that I had were actually, after some of our panels, talking about your infrastructure issues. And the infrastructure issues that Mayor Blangiardi started off with in terms of water and those things that are really important. But looking at our planning and planning for recovery, planning ahead, planning on diversifying both of our economic engines in terms of the visitor industry as well as also above and beyond the visitor industry, and looking at those kinds of alliances and ways we can work together and save a lot of money by partnering and learning from each other, as well as the contacts each of us has. And I've had so many people come up and say, we have programs to help you right now. I've made so many great connections here.
Oh, good. Well, we are so thrilled that we're able to meet and get together and talk about these opportunities. And we in Las Vegas, we're so happy that we're able to help you. So I'm so glad that you've already made those important connections.
We have. And I think, again, it's just going to grow more as we continue the dialogue and start partnering together. And I'm really excited about it and just amazed with the amount of people that you've brought here who came to Hawaii to listen to this forum and to help. And they're excited to talk about ways to get involved.
They really are. But Pamela, from one Chamber of Commerce to another, thank you so much for all you do for your community, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you as well. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm Beth Sewald with the Vegas Chamber, and we are here in Honolulu on the Vegas Chamber's Business Summit. And I am here with the mayor of Kauai, Mayor Derek Kawakami. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Mayor. You were great today. We heard from you a little bit. We're really going to hear from you tomorrow. But tell us a little bit about what were some of your biggest takeaways from our panel discussions, and how can Vegas collaborate with you better?
Sure. I mean, the biggest takeaway is that Las Vegas is the ninth island. It is a home away from home. My daughter is a sophomore at UNLV, and I think the biggest takeaway is that even though we're separated by ocean, we're connected by families. I mean, there's a huge amount of our people from Hawaii that are living in Vegas, and the biggest takeaway is how we can exchange both culturally, but through workforce development. I mean, we're talking about having work trade missions where we get workers from Vegas, kids from Vegas, to be able to come to Hawaii, work for a few months, and we'll be able to send some people up there and just learn. I think, you know, as both of us are visitor destinations, we share some of the same challenges, and we definitely can learn. And I can tell you from the state's perspective, as they try to grapple with the new stadium and creating an entertainment district, let me tell you, you don't have to look far but to the ninth island to see how entertainment is done correctly.
Well, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you being here and participating, and we look forward to hearing you on your discussion tomorrow.
Viva Las Vegas.
I'm Beth Sewald with the Vegas Chamber, and we are here in the beautiful Honolulu on the Vegas Chamber's Business Exchange Summit. We have had some of the best conversations today. We are here now with the President and CEO of the Kauai Chamber, our sister chamber at the Vegas Chamber, Mr. Mark Perriello. Mark, thanks for being with us today.
Hello, Mary Beth. It is a pleasure to be with you. Thank you for coming to Hawaii and bringing so many leaders from Vegas here to the Aloha State.
Well, thank you so much. You know, we are sister chambers. We were both architects of this plan to put this together with our friends at Southwest Airlines who made it possible for us. You know, but it's been so important to have these conversations. We've talked about things, challenges that we share in common, workforce, infrastructure issues, and of course, you know, different things have gone on with the pandemic and so forth. What were some of the things that you thought were really big points of collaboration today that we could take away?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that came out of today's discussions was grants and federal grants, and how can we coordinate so that we both have better access to the funds that are available through Washington, D.C. for our local communities. I think that was one of the big ones. I think the second big one was workforce. You know, we're both struggling, as is really the rest of the world when it comes to workforce. But what are the things that we can do to attract the best people for Vegas, for Kauai, and Hawaii?
And, you know, homelessness was another one. You know, we didn't realize, I think, a lot of our Nevada delegation, just how challenging the homeless population is, and also home prices here. And so a lot of the workforce here in Hawaii are moving to Las Vegas to get work, and because the cost of living is a little bit better.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. There is a significant, I think we lost 10% of our population over the past few years. A lot of them went to Vegas. It's the ninth island, and people can go there and find community, right? Which is why I think it's so attractive to so many people. But it's one of those things where we need to sort of figure out what's the balance, right? How do we keep people from leaving Hawaii for that economic opportunity that they want for their families and their loved ones?
Well, Mark, thank you again for being with us. We really appreciate it. From one Chamber of Commerce to another, thanks for all you do for your community.
Absolutely. Thank you as well. It's such a pleasure to work with you.
Likewise.
Thank you.